So guys, what I wanted to show you today is not actually any of the stuff that you're seeing in the video right now. It's actually attached to my iPhone. It is a Vtin 2-in-1 macro lens for iPhones, and it just clips on the phone, and I'll show you how that works in just a second. But it's actually a 2-in-1, so what it does is it does a wide-angle .45 view that you're seeing right now, where you can see all these little items, even though we're very, very close. You can see my hand right there is touching the lens, and right there is on the table. We're only about 10 inches up on my little mini tripod, and you can see quite a good field of view there. This is really useful for when you're doing videos when you want to be close up, but you want to be able to cover a lot. It also is really good for video or still photography. When you're outside, you want to show a larger lay of the land, which I'll show you in just a second. And that's one thing it does. The other thing it does is actually comes apart and becomes a 10x macro lens, and that's something totally different. I'll post some pictures in the video notes where you can take a look at it to see exactly what that is. But what I wanted to show you right here is this is what it looks like with the lens on. That's what it looks like with the lens off, and that kind of gives you a clear view. Now, I may not get this perfectly centered without being able to reset it, but again, just kind of give you a look there. So I'm on film, I'm talking about this little thing here on a tabletop review, and this is not there, and now, see? That's what it really does. It just gives you that wider field of view. Let me see if I can get that on there right. It's actually really easy to center well because you look at it from the other side, but trying to do this in real time, it's a little bit different. I wanted to show you something else real quick, just kind of the effect on a landscape. Let's see where the ducks are. Oh, they're far off in the distance, but you can see we're out here in my backyard now. Gooses and ducks. And then when we remove this lens, it's quite a different view. So it's quite useful for that. Let's go back inside real quick and I'll show you, ironically, up close without the lens for the up close work, kind of what I mean about how it works and what it does. So you got your lens right there, and like I said, when you're putting this on your phone, this little clip just attaches to your phone, no problem. Doesn't work well if you have a case, though. This is more for people that use really slim cases or no case on their phone, or at least when they're videoing, they take the case off. Just that's one of kind of the gotchas there. But that's clips on, and that gives you the views that you're seeing right now. And that can be used either with still or video photography. If you want to do the macro, which is, again, we're taking pictures of very tiny things very close up with the lens maybe 4 to 5 centimeters, about an inch away, you simply remove this .45 or 5 lens, and then you just attach this. And that, actually, I'm sorry, I got it wrong. That is attached to the clip. That was just the easier one to take off. All right, I don't want to cross thread it here. If I would just take it off camera, it'd be, well, oh, that's off camera anyway. All right, so what you want to do is you hold it right here and you turn that. All right, and then that lens is your macro lens. So you get a macro lens and a wide angle lens. And how much does this all cost you? 16 bucks on Amazon. You can see the link in the video notes, and also I'll have a review on the blog where you can see some photography done with and without the macro lens on some really up close things.